Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of my Hardcore WoW Challenge. Today we're playing Padme, our Paladin, and let's jump right in. So if you're unfamiliar with the challenge, this challenge I'm trying to get all classes on the Alliance side of a classic era WoW realm to level 60 without dying. If a character dies, I need to restart that class from the beginning. Level 1, gotta delete them and restart. The rest of the rules are in the description below. If you're familiar with other kinds of hardcore challenges, this one's a little bit different. I use my own rule set, do things a little differently. So you might find some differences in the rules and how I do things. But it's my own kind of creation or my own kind of thing I'm doing here. So, hope you can understand that. If you're kind of don't understand why I'm doing some of the rules, that's just kind of my own thing I'm doing here. I do apologize that this episode is a day late. Just had too much stuff going on in the last couple of days to get this one out the day I wanted it to come out. So it's coming out one day late. I do apologize for that. I will make it up by releasing a double episode in the future to get us back, or a double day kind of episode in the future to get us back on track on that kind of thing. Done. But yeah, so I apologize for that. But these things happen. That's okay. So, what am I gonna do today is a good question, because I kind of decided, what last episode, instead of going from the Loch to Westfall, like I did on most of my other characters, I stuck in the Loch and kind of checked out what the rest of the Loch quests were like, and they were pretty hard. But I feel like at this point, I'm too kind of high level to go to Westfall and start Westfall. I think I just need to skip Westfall on this character. So I think I'm just gonna stick with Loch Modan. So let's just hearth back there and just it'll be a bit of a tougher situation, but I think I should be okay. I think so. We'll just continue plodding along Loch Modan and see how it goes. Yeah. Oh yeah, in between episodes, I made myself a heavy copper maul, and I'm gonna make a macro. I probably should to switch between these. I also found this shield on another character, and that's one of the rules of my challenge. I can send stuff to other characters, but so I'm gonna use this one fighting enemies that deal melee damage, because the damage reduction is quite significantly different. 10% damage difference in damage reduction. So I'm going to do this one fighting melee enemies, or enemies that deal quite a decent amount of melee damage, and switch to the two-hander when I'm against like casters or mobs that I feel like are kind of chunking me too hard. And it's good to be skilled in both, so for that reason as well. Just kind of keeping my skills up to date. But yeah, okay, so yeah, we got so we're gonna head back around towards this area and hand in a couple quests. Yeah, so I have a quest to go on this island here and gather those things for the gnome bingles, but I could have sworn in my brain that there was a quest to go kill the trogs on that island, but I just don't know where it was. I really just can't remember, so I don't think that's something we'll be doing right here today, because we'll probably go on it and just get the quest done. It doesn't. It's a little inefficient if I end up having to go back there for another quest, but I don't actually remember another quest. Like I can't actually. I just think there might be, but I can't actually remember it for some reason. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna head around, and there's a couple quests we need to do on the way. I do want to do this gathering idols quest, because this two-handed sword, it would be awesome, or even this axe, to be honest with you. So this one would be decent too, either of them, but it's orange for us now, and I think it could be a little sketchy, so we might not do that today unless we hit level 16, then maybe. But there we could start the boar quest again that we kind of didn't do last time. Here's Holdar. Speak with Holdar. Find Holdar Mirror and sit on. They're being attacked. Okay, I didn't expect this. Drink a couple of our elixirs. Yeah, our two-handed maces aren't very good. I'm not using my two-handed mace right now. Okay. What is our two-handed mace skill, actually? I should look into that. It's a little far behind, but not that far behind.
You got my attention.
Ah, so this good. Oh yeah, this guy leads us to... Oh, nice. That's some nice boots. Sweet. Right. Alright, so we got escort quest here. That's fine. That's great. One thing I do gotta be conscious of is in Loch Modan there is a group of like 4 elite horde characters that patrol around this area, so they would kill me in just seconds. So I gotta be kind of aware of that, because they could absolutely. I really gotta be on my toes for that, because they patrol right around here, I believe it is. That would be probably the death of us if that happened to us. Use my two-handed mace just to get it up to speed. I'll switch to these if I actually come across tough enemies, because my one-handed mace is a bit higher level, so I'll have a better time actually dealing any damage. But for now, attacking single foes. But I'm assuming there's going to be some kind of ambush, because there tends to be, when you're doing escort quests in WoW, tends to have an ambush somewhere along the line. Assume some dark iron dwarves are gonna come out of nowhere. But yeah, so this guy has a quest to gear Redridge, and I actually have the 4 belts done and in the bank. So I just need to make 4 or 3 more copper mauls, which I just need to kind of send over the leather from my leather worker for that, honestly. And then so I could go to Redridge and kind of do Redridge as a self-contained thing kind of pretty soon here, like level 16 or 17 or something like that, and not go to Westfall, just go to Redridge instead. So yeah, I think I'm gonna start to want, because a lot of my characters have been following the exact same route pretty much, but just for variety's sake and such, I want to start deviating people out of those paths as soon as I can, reasonably. Like this person I'm deviating a little, and some other characters I'm deviating a tiny bit, but for the most part they're staying the same. And that's just, it's the best, you know, there really is a kind of a best way to do things this early on. But I think I just need to get more comfortable just kind of like deviating away from the way that I know is best. Just for the sake of variety, I think. Let me know what you think. Let me think you say, no, you should do whatever you think's best, or no. Yeah, not fighting, of course. Okay, let's get the... Should have known this was coming right when it was. Gonna get a holy light off here. Fine.
You got my attention.
What?
Safe travels.
Can hand this in now, which is great. Get these nice boots. Damn it up even more. And yeah, now I guess we head. Looks like you guys are level 19 still. Like, yeah, I don't want to be fighting those. Technically, I think I could take on one of these guys, but really pushing our luck trying to go in there at this point. And while these rewards are really nice, I wouldn't even be able to immediately use them anyway. And it's not worth the risk, I don't think. Oh, so here's the elite group I was talking about. And so, all right, they are in the area and patrolling around. So, gotta be ready to be on my toes here, as you see, we have them in the area. Got 2 of these guys. Less than ideal, but okay. Oh, I forgot to put my blessing light back on.
That spell isn't ready yet.
Yeah, so yeah, again, I apologize for this episode coming out a day late. I probably should have put out like a post or something, but by the time that I'm gonna upload this, you know, it's midnight the morning before I'm gonna upload it, so I don't see like much point in me putting up a post at this point. Just didn't have the time the day before or today to film. Was too busy. Yeah. So pretty much in the next week or so, there might also be some days that there just isn't an episode, but I'll catch up with double episodes when I can, when I'm able to get back on schedule, as it were. This that's quest. I thought it was out where I was like, that's interesting spot, but of course that's training up our maces, 2-headed maces. Ooh. Gypsy Tunic of the Owl. Leather Intellect Spirit. Pretty sure I don't see this being good for anybody, to be honest with you. So we'll disenchant it, I guess. Yeah, I don't see that. Not useful for the druid, really. It's something better for the druid. We have something better for the hunter and rogue. Anything that's not wearing leather can't wear it, or it's not good for it.
Off with
So,
you.
guess that just won't be something we use. That's okay. Get to the point where everyone's starting to actually get real armor that actually is good for them. I didn't splurge on these, but I mean these. If I had a lot of extra money, these would be fantastic to buy and send to like my rogue or druid or something. Probably the rogue is the best use of agility. Alright, so this we don't get anything fantastic. Oh, this short sword, that's not bad. I mean, it's kind of better than our one-handed mace here, so worth holding on to, I suppose. We might train one-handed swords. Anyway, so we have a timed quest here, 12 minutes to go kill 5 Elder Mountain Boars, which are, they were level 17, which is why I didn't do it at level 14 when I got the quest first time. I just kind of skipped it. But we can do it at level 15 for sure. It'll be a little tough, but nothing crazy. And we probably won't be able to combine it with anything else. So I think we're just gonna have to kind of just go there and back, because normally with these quests I try and like get more done before handing in, but there's really no point. There's only one quest there to hand in back there anyway, right? Like if there's 2 quests to hand, like sometimes I try and do this quest and the Crocodile quest that I just handed in at the same time within this quest timer. So I run over to, I really don't want to aggro that bear. I run over to the boars and the Crocodile cell all at once over here and try and do all the quests in one go. But honestly, that's a little bit I don't think it works out that often unless you're some really high level, like 19 or something for the quests. In my experience, I don't think that really tends to work out. So yeah, these boars are 16 to 17, so yeah, no problem there. No problem at all.
It's too far away.
Or shouldn't be anyway. You know, boars can be dangerous sometimes, as we know. Yeah, these guys are a little tough, and maybe our weapon skill is still lagging a little bit behind, so we're not killing things quite as fast as we should. But that's okay. Very few boars, lots of spiders and bears, but not quite so many boars. We're still getting glancing blows. Yeah, these ones that are like 30 or so are glancing blows. Okay, guys. Let's just relax. Alright. Oh, this is actually kind of legitimately sketchy. We still have lots of cooldowns available to us, though. A shield and mace just for a little more defense. And we need to not use any mana for the next little bit here. Our mana recharge up. Please don't, spider. I'll get a heal off here. Let's see if we can do that. Bear's attack's slower than some of the other mobs that we fight here, so. God, these guys are tough. Taking a long time to kill these things. Brutal. Right. That was a little tougher than I wanted it to be, that's for sure. Find some boars. I'm gonna get that copper as well. We're actually, I thought, like, with how many miners we have going, I thought, you know, surely we are kind of not needing every bit of copper that we are getting, but I think we actually might. Kind of haven't been. I kind of can't really decide on what I want to use my copper for, like which character and which profession and stuff. So I'm kind of been like not committing it anywhere, but I have lots of copper among my characters, but I haven't actually sat down and like gone through my characters' professions and like really like thought hard about like how I want to allocate it, kind of, you know. So I'll have to do that at some point. But that's nice. That's something I can do kind of at times when I can't get a full recording in. That's kind of something I can do instead. Oh, I'm on a quest timer. Jeez, I can't be killing these wood lurkers. I kind of forgot about the quest timer. I can't be wasting time here. We are really struggling. I know our weapon skill isn't that good, but like, geez, we are really just taking some beatings. I'm gonna forego that copper vein for sure. I totally forgot we're on a quest timer. If I fail this quest and have to restart it, I'll be pretty peeved, but I think we'll be fine. Couldn't take us. Oh, I don't know. Maybe we're not fine. Maybe I faffed about too much with these bears and stuff. Also, we just kind of struggled really hard killing these bears and spiders. And I mean, that is the difference a level or two makes, right? These things are level 2 levels high above us, so that does make sense actually. And our weapon skills like a level or 2 below us where we are right now, so it does make sense we're having a little trouble with these guys actually. But let's just try and find the level 16 boars and like kind of find any boars. Like, this is where they're supposed to be. I don't understand. All bears. It's all bears. There's no quest for bears here. These are probably one of the mob types that they share spawns, and no one ever kills the bears, and people always kill the boars, and so eventually, like before reset, and we're at the end of the week, so it wouldn't shock me if yeah, there's the horde group. It wouldn't shock me at all if it was one of these, because yeah, so some mob spawns can spawn multiple, like each, you know, instance of a mob can be spawned as a different type, and what happens is sometimes if only one of those mob people actually want to kill for a quest or something like that, you end up having a whole bunch of other mob people avoid killing in favor of the mob that gives the quest or whatever, and then you end up just with like none of them around because no one is killing the other stuff. So sometimes when you can notice that, you feel like, man, they're normally here but they're not right now, there's all these other mobs, just start killing the other mobs to give more slots essentially for the mob you're actually looking for to fill in with spawns. You know, just, and it's like you might as well just be getting XP while you kind of search around for the mob that you're actually wanting to kill, right? Seriously. Get some well-fed food going. I know we don't really have time for this, but we just need to kill 2 more boars and then just run straight back. No stopping. Because, I mean, it only takes like a minute and 45 seconds or so, I think, to run back from right where I am right now. Maybe even a little less, so hopefully we'll be just fine. Probably cutting it a little closer than I would like, to be honest with you. And yeah, we're just kind of having a tougher time because we've chosen to stay in Loch Modan, and we're just a little under-leveled for this, you know? I think this is gonna be like a shortish episode. I'm just gonna get to like maybe like maybe I might even just get to level 16 and then just plan to leave Loch Modan for next episode, and then get this Gearing Redridge quest done between episodes, and then head to Redridge, because I know there's stuff like the quests at the start of Redridge quest lines. Those ones I think are like level 14 or 15 even. The ones like you do at the very, very start of Redridge. So if we start at Redridge at like level 16 or halfway through 16, I think that'll be fine. Thank God, look at, we're struggling so hard. Wow, okay. Alright, we made it though. Okay, let's 3 minutes. I mean, we're actually not even getting it that close at all. We're totally fine. Yeah, so let's just go. Maybe actually, if we see like copper tin right on the way, we could actually stop to get it. I was just kind of a little worried because I was like, oh my god, I just totally wasted a bunch of time getting no progress on this timed quest. But it's only 5 kills, you know, it's very few you need actually. I think they kind of assume people are gonna need to, they get that quest, they haven't been up here yet, so they're gonna need to search around a bit when you first get the quest. They kind of build that time in a little bit. I'm not gonna get that copper. Don't want to get bogged down fighting things over there or something like that for it. If a copper like is like right here or something like that, I'll get it, but otherwise, no point. Okay, so after the hand this quest in, I think I'm gonna head to do this Bingle's Missing Supplies quest, and then after that, what I might do, because I've been kind of out of quests, I might head up to this dam, because I swear there's a quest in the dam, and maybe it might be that there's no like prerequisite quest to go up that tells you to go up there to find that quest. It might just be a loose quest just kind of out in the world, but I'm pretty sure there's a quest up there, like fairly certain. I could also go down to this guy here, the Valley of Kings, and get the quest that I think is available there for me now at this level, but the problem with that, I think I can't even do that quest, you know, so I might actually just kind of be out of luck here. I might be just out of quests and need to make the trek down to Redridge or Westfall or something to do a few quests down there, because I just might be truly like out of quests that I can possibly do up here, which would be a little unfortunate. It definitely shows the reason why I chose to do things the way I have on a lot of other characters, like doing certain quests in different areas at different times. It's just kind of how it has to kind of happen if you want to kind of be doing quests that are even remotely appropriate for your level, right? Okay, so we got that quest done though, which is nice. we will head up to this island up here. See what's up. I missed some copper ore earlier, so I'm just gonna grab a couple that I see on the way. Copper's still giving us skill ups. It is. That's nice. Tin behind us or copper? It's a tin. Excellent. See that, and this copper gave us a skill up even though it's green. Very good. I didn't waste too much of our time taking 4 hits to get all the ore. Also good. Hey. I also have this quest which gives like 6 silver and like 1,000 XP or so. And quest, so yeah, so I get this for this quest, which at the time I remember thinking that was awesome, but now we've actually even got something better from a world drop recipe. So that's unfortunate that this is essentially useless. It's a little bit extra armor, but I don't think that's worth it. Oh my god. I'm just gonna... Does cure disease? Okay, thank god that cures disease. Okay, I'm gonna fight this one. I don't want to fight 2, but I will fight 1. Fun as I fight a little. We're still getting a ton of glancing blows. This mace hasn't really shown its full potential yet, that's for sure. Yeah, luckily we don't need to ever come back up to this Far Strider Lodge ever again, I don't think. Ooh, there might be one quest. Yeah, there's a quest from here to kill a bear in this cave. So I'll have to come back. It must not be for 2 levels because I didn't see any gray exclamation marks over anyone's head, I don't think, although I didn't really look that hard. But I'm pretty sure I didn't see any. I can always check the footage actually afterwards. But I'm pretty sure not. But there is a quest for that, so I'll have to check that out because it might be worth doing. Because I'm pretty sure it's pretty easy, relatively speaking, and it might give us some good reward or something like that. So check it out. So we gotta be aware for that horde patrol of elites. I think they drop an item that starts a quest, I think, or maybe not. Maybe they're just an obstacle. No, I think they drop a quest. No, I'm not. I can't quite remember. I feel like they must, right? I don't know. No chance of us ever taking them down. There's only 4 of them too on the horde. On Alliance, the Alliance ones that are in the Barrens, I think are a group of 4. But there's a level 21, a level 19, and then a level 19, 21, yeah. It's way above us. So, no chance for us to take those guys down. Absolutely none. Okay, so we need to get onto this island and recover Bingle's supplies. And while I'm up here, like Bingle's is all the way down here, so I'll go check out the dam and see if there's a quest up there while I'm up here instead of going back down and then back up. I'll just go up there right away after this. Okay, so is there any Bingo supplies over here? Doesn't appear to be. Someone died here. These guys are level 15. We should be just fine. This will be a piece of cake compared to those bears and boars that we just fought. Be no problem at all. Although we are on an island, which does limit our ability to escape a little bit. We slow down on the water, right? So we you know, gotta be on our toes as always, but should be just fine. I feel like there must be something over here that for the quest. There is, yeah. That is gonna be very difficult to penetrate. Let's see what happens if I kind of just... Okay, these guys don't cast... I think they have casting abilities, but they don't range cast on pulls. That is useful information. Unfortunately, paladins can't ever use guns or anything like that, so we work very limited in the way we can pull enemies. Especially in class. Ooh, he resisted. Done. Gotta heal off. Okay, so these guys heal. That makes sense. Enemies that are called shaman tend to heal. Or sometimes will have a heal. So we have to clear out quite a lot of these guys. Yeah, I think there is a quest to kill these guys. Now I'm like so certain of it, but yeah, I think there is. I'm very certain of it now. I think the quest actually that it just became available down here, I think is actually kill these guys. I thought it was to kill the group of three that are deep in the cave. There's a group of 3 trugs that are really hard to kill. And I thought it was that quest, but actually it's this quest and then that quest a couple levels later or something like that. So we are being a little inefficient, but honestly killing a few extra guys for us right now probably isn't a bad idea. So doing things a little less efficiently. Okay, I've definitely messed up here by starting this fight how I have with the mana situation that I'm currently at. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna really try and conserve mana and not use any mana till this guy's dead if we can. I think we need to use a little mana. Okay, so we need to kill that guy, and then we're gonna get stun and get a heal off. Okay, that's good. And then we don't really lose mana if we can help it for the next, 10 seconds here or so. Let us recharge a little bit. But I think we're gonna have to use mana in some way. I'm gonna probably want to use it on a heal rather than a damaging ability. I'll use it on the damaging ability and then a quick heal. Yeah, that's good. And then get our seal back up, and there we go. A little sketchy just starting it the way I did with the mana situation that I had at the time. But we're all good. I have a shirt I don't have on. Amazing. No regular food in my bags, which is a little annoying. I have bandages though, I suppose. All right, so we need to jump in here before respawns start happening. These guys are casters. They don't quite as hard with their melee attacks. So I think the mace is what we want, and we still actually want to get both maces and twin maces up to up to snuff. So we got to heal off there, but pretty hard for us to honestly kind of time that correctly. Might just be best to, and honestly saving the stun for like when enemies are running away towards a group or something like that is actually probably a better use of it anyway. But yeah. Okay, Bingo's Blast and Capper. Okay, we got that locked up. And alright, where's the other stuff? Wow, they are thick in here. Real. Oh shit. Oh, so that's a seer. Okay, he lightning bolts. Okay, alright, let's just run. So the seer's lightning bolt. Noted. Wait, are seers the ones we killed? Yeah. I think so. Let's just kill it. Okay, I was gonna say let's kill this guy, but he's running. Well, okay. So man, this is gonna be hard to get in there. We need to go over here for one of the items as well. Check it out. Yeah, cool bucket. So these are seers and they cast. Yikes. Alright, I think we're gonna have to really slow play this. I didn't think this would be quite as hard as it's turning out to be. Okay, this guy isn't pulling when we're standing right here. But this guy's probably gonna. Okay, well, these guys are 2 levels lower than us, and seem to be just weak mobs in general, so that's really nice. So, yeah. And our two maces are actually finally improving, right? So. Okay. I really just don't see how I could ever hit this guy without this guy aggroing as well. So I think what I'm gonna need to do is literally run until this guy just moves a little closer. We're gonna have to tank quite a few lightning bolts in the process. Only way we could have done that. Yeah, luckily I wouldn't have attempted this with a higher level caster, but this guy, the level he is at, this is gonna be a little tough. Group of 3 here. I think I'm gonna need to pull this guy here, see what pulls with him, and then make a decision. 2 melee guys pulled. Get the shield on because we prefer the defensive capabilities there. Guys down. Yeah, it really just goes to show the difference, like a level or 2 makes in this game. It really is huge. Okay, so now we should be fine to take out this seer and make progress here. Starting this fight a little low on mana than I probably should, but you're just fine. You just won't use any more mana for the rest of the fight here, in case we need to. Okay, now we got the tool bucket. And there's 2 more, so probably one like on this side of the camp and then one on this side of the camp would be my guess. How it's gonna go here. Our well-fed food bonus is up, so let's re-up on that. So yeah, let's have a look. Let's see if we can spy what we're looking for. Oh, there's one. Oh, there's a chest over here, and probably my guess is a quest item over here is what my guess would say. Yep, there is a tool bucket. So these are seer. Wow, that's gonna be tough. That's gonna be tough to break in there. They're tightly packed too. Oof. This is tough. Tough. Like, I think I'm gonna need to do the same thing here. Base pull this guy and run. Just hope just get it when he gets kind of to around there, just turn back and get him. Ooh, nice couple crits there to start us off. It's very nice. And now we're just not having nearly as many glancing blows. Obviously really important. So let's see if we can take out this guy. These guys pulling. Okay. I think these 2 are definitely gonna pull together no matter what. So, but it's these 2 I think I'm gonna need to kind of face pull away from the group. Yeah, this episode's really gonna be full of kind of tactical gameplay here, like sequencing our pulls and stuff. I'm also gonna run out of water, which I didn't expect to do, so fortunate. Hopefully some of these guys can drop a couple of drinks. Could be some water in the chest too. That'd be. But yeah, let's so we'll start off with casting some spells. Face pulling. Oh, double pull. I think we can handle 2 of these guys, you know, especially with cooldowns up and available. And I kind of want to kill both of them anyway, so could be a little dicey, but I think we'll be okay. The speed that we kill these guys, I think we'll be just fine. I'll also use our stun if need be. It's gonna heal off. Yeah, we're fine. He's also out of mana now. Okay, great. So now for these 2, well, actually what I should do is go around the back and pull this guy first alone. Do that, I'm gonna kill this guy first alone. You don't want to take too long when you're clearing out an area though, because then respawns start to appear, right? So you want to be careful and clear what you need to clear, but you don't want to spend too much time making sure you clear everything perfectly. in a complete way, because you just don't have time for that sometimes. Really depends on kind of the mobs and how they're kind of behaving in the respawn department. Also gonna level up soon, which will help us a little bit as well. We're gonna have a talent point to parry, which does help our DPS, which is nice. Not against casters, but we got some milk there. That's very nice. Very good. Yeah, this episode's already 40 minutes long. I mean, maybe it won't be a short episode. It'll just be a regular length episode, and it will just have taken us a long time to do anything at all. But that's okay. All right, so let's take these guys down. This is not where I want to start here. Put them in front of us so we have a chance to parry their attacks. Get a stun out. Gotta heal off while he's casting. Chest. See what goodies we've got. And nothing really spectacular at all. That's okay. Alright, so now we're looking for one last item. Have a look if we can see it. See it in the middle there. Means it's probably right there. Well, at least it's mainly melee mobs. In fact, it's almost exclusively melee mobs, which is good for us, generally speaking. But what we'll do is we'll kind of just clear a path into the center here. It's kind of like a split between the Skull Thumper level bracket stuff over here and the Bone Splitter / Shaman stuff over on the left. I honestly prefer the Shamans and the Bone Splitters because they are all melee attackers. The Shamans have a heal, but they will pull into melee range, which is really useful. I think the best course of action is to just come in through the top here. Because I might as well clear these guys because they're all gonna aggro on me if I try and loot that. Whereas these guys, they might not even aggro on me as I loot that thing right where it is. If I loot it from this side of things. Inventory's full. Didn't even know that was possible. I guess I have a lot of random stuff. Like all these quest items are taking up quite a lot of space. Yeah, it looks like we're gonna get two pulls, double pull here. That isn't ideal. Let's switch to this because they do melee attack. Both of them do. Getting that extra armor is irrelevant. Get quite a lot of mana here. Want to stun this. Don't want this fight to be delayed in its conclusion in any way. So I prefer to use the stun the more crucial times. I think that was actually a crucial time. Okay, so gonna let our mana recharge here for a little as we hopefully win this fight with the melee weapons. Our skills are increasing very slow. We're already about to level up, and neither of our skill proficiencies are even at the max right now, which is not ideal, to say the least. That's not where I'd want things to be at this point. That's okay. Okay, let's face pull the Shaman. That's fine. I'm also gonna continue. I'm just gonna use the one-hand mace and the shield for the rest of the fight, just to save inventory slot, honestly. But it's actually relevant now, and the DPS is comparable anyway. And our intellect is actually slightly marginally higher with this weapon set on, so we actually level our weapon skill just a little bit faster because of that. It's gonna be a double pull. Let's drink. Maybe not double pull if I pull it right now. It's perfect. Level up from this too, which is nice. So I can go all out with the mana usage actually. Great, okay, let's get another point into parry. Good. I mean, he's far away enough, maybe we can just snipe this. I thought I was gonna have to clear him, but he kind of moves. Oh, inventory's full. A fool. Now I don't think he's far away enough. I think he's gonna aggro now. That. Very nice. Run! He aggroed on me. Let's just get out of here. I'm gonna go up to this dam and just check out. Part of my brain says no. There's definitely a quest that sends you here, but I don't know. Part of my brain. Right? I have absolutely no idea where that would be, or anything like that. So I don't know. I think it's just good to check it out. It's not, you know, the part of my brain that screams efficiency is saying like, no. What if it's not here yet and you just ran up here for no reason? But like, you know, we gotta check these things out if we don't know for sure, right? Kind of part of the challenge is discovering things or rediscovering things. So that's, yeah, there's definitely a quest to kill those guys, and like kind of that. There's a whole quest line about the Dark Irons like trying to blow up the dam. I know you start and hand in some quest up on the dam here, but I just have no idea where it all starts. It might just be up here on the dam. Have to see. And we'll just run kind of run back around town to hand in this Bingle's quest. Yeah, there is a quest here. Excellent. My instincts were both correct and wrong.
What's on your mind?
Yeah, great.
Interesting.
There'd be a vendor here, but I swear there's a vendor here. I'm so certain there is. Yeah, okay, let's go sell at him because we're going to fight some more stuff. A mace crafter, actually. He might have, legitimately. That is awesome. What a mace. Honestly, if I had the money right now, I would just get that. That mace. Sweet. Wow. In fact, I think I do remember some like speedrun guide. I remember looking at way back at the day that says like come buy this mace if you're doing like a paladin or something like that, or a warrior. Like I think this is like one of like the weapons like is like best in slot for this level 14. I think it might be or something like that. Something along those lines. Now I kind of remember it. But yeah, we're not gonna obviously get it next. We literally can't. I think I would though if I had the money on me right now. Seems so good. Hold on to that short sword. Might be useful later. That's it. Okay. Alright, so let's run. We got a couple quests to do here, so that's nice. But yeah, we're definitely not getting to level 17 this episode, and that's fine. We're definitely, this cycle so far is going to be the start of max kind of one level per episode. I don't see any episodes this week being multi-level episodes, and that means we're going to start seeing kind of the end of finishing Rested XP. I don't see myself getting to the end of this Rested XP, especially on this particular episode, just the nature of how it's gone, the speed, and also we're just not planning to kill that many more things for this episode. I just don't see that happening. So yeah, this will be we're gonna have a ton of Rested XP to go, right? But I am also gonna be trying to film probably some episodes in advance over the next week or so. So I might film on this character sooner than I typically would have. So maybe we get rid of that R6B then. I need to kill this group of, okay, just 2. I thought it was 3 for some reason. Okay, and they're level 17. Yeah, that's no problem for us. These are tough. For real. Use a potion. Just want to kill one guy before. Okay, he's gonna take me down with him, which means he's about to explode. I'm gonna stun this guy, pop a heal over here. I'm gonna also just run up around here and give him the old rigmarole. Another heal off. Pro move. It's a crit heal. So now we just don't cast any spells for the next little bit of the fight here to regen some mana. Yeah, you guys are tough for level 17. Okay. I think I might be able to kill him before he explodes. Yeah. Ooh, 2-handed sword, 10, 3 intellectual stamina. That's worth going to train swords for, straight up. Sweet. Alright, well that's a sweet little sword there. 3 intellectual stamina, that's kind of perfect for a paladin. I would prefer strength, but honestly on a hardcore run, like on like a, when you're just trying to level as fast as possible, you just kind of are just a melee bot as a paladin. But for hardcore, I think just like kind of, you know, weighting kind of strength, agility, you know, strength, stamina, and intellect kind of all kind of equally kind of makes sense to me. They all serve a really useful purpose in your kind of kit. So like stamina is just good, health is good, it just buys you time to do stuff like kill things and cast spells and stuff. But strength obviously helps you just hit things faster, and that's how you kill things. But intellect, having a high mana pool really helps out a lot. So I'm gonna try and kind of see how it goes by weighting, like in my head, intellect just as high as strength. Dunmord. Oh wow, that's a long one.
Hey, good.
Oh, I'm going there. Okay. So yeah, this is better than this, but I'm gonna hold on to this anyway because we have a quest to hand them in. That's why I had no problem making it, because I need to make 3 more anyway for a quest. But we'll head down to Stormwind soon after this to yeah, probably how the episode, you know, will go. We'll you know, play for another, you know, a 10 or so minutes or so, and then we'll just hearth pretty much when this is back up. And in between episodes, I'll go and get this quest squared away and head down to Stormwind and train 2-handed swords, that kind of stuff. And then we'll start the next episode in Stormwind, heading towards Red Ridge. Maybe even kind of speed up that video there, because that's a long run through Elwyn Forest that is not dangerous at all for our level. Might be the best way to do it. Yeah, what is actually, so like we hand this quest in, then we could do gathering idols now, I guess. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe even just progress a little bit on it, but there's no way we're gonna finish it. I'm not sure what to do here. Okay, I didn't really want to attract that black bear to me, but I probably should have not been walking directly towards it if I didn't want to do that. Let's just stun this thing before we can get out of here. I don't want to fight you, bear. Oh, bear. What? Oh. Uh-oh. Level 22 elite. I was like, why'd that aggro me? That was really far. This is bad. Okay, I popped a potion there a little premature, I thought. Okay, we're fine. Huh, did not know about that elite. Never seen that before. Good to know. Good to know for future reference. That a level 22 rare can spawn there. Yeah, I was like, wow, that guy, that croc aggroed me from quite that distance. But that's why. Huh. You learn new things every day with this game. Every time I play it. You play this game your whole life and you'll know everything. Yeah, what do we want to do here? I guess really the only thing that kind of makes sense is to make some progress.
We'll have a great day now.
Yeah, agility intellect. That's worth 40.5, 0.5% of armor reduction for agility. Well, because the agility probably stops that armor from going down as much. Improves our crit chance with our weapons, and the intellect, of course, is just good. So, oh, hello, hello, bear, hiding behind a tree. Yeah, we might as well progress on this idol quest for the next 10 minutes or so, and then and then end the episode there. That probably just makes the most sense. So let's just do that. There also could be some tin or something in here, so that could be nice. I'm not gonna go for that copper. I just don't want to fight that spy. Yeah, let's see how this goes. I know there's like level 19s here, so we'll just maybe try and avoid those, I guess. And also do the idols. Yeah, are these idols like drops, or do they appear on the ground and we need to pick them up? I don't exactly recall. Hidden vein, that's already. Oof, that's thick. That is thick with enemies. It's all geomancers? Okay, what do geomancers do? I don't remember, so let's just face pull. Let's see what happens. They're melee enemies. That's a good sign. Do they do totems? I feel like they do totems. I don't seem to do anything as of right now. That's interesting. Alright, well that wasn't a problem at all. But I feel like they must do something. Don't know what. Let's use our topper ball for this. Hey, woke up. That's nice. So these geomancers just have mana for just like for. I don't understand. What's the purpose of their mana? I don't know. Maybe they heal, but only heal like friendlies that aren't themselves. Could be it. But the name like Geomancer, I expect some shaman abilities though, like totems or flame shock or something like that. Kind of what I would expect here. We're a little low on mana to be taken on a double fight here, but let's just go for it. See what they do in a group of two. We can easily just run away from here by jumping off and running. That'll get us lots of distance from these guys. But it looking like I probably should be using a shield for this double fight. One is a late team, yeah, that is causing a little bit of an issue here. They still aren't using their mana for literally anything, and also I can't hit them for some reason. So we're gonna get a heal off here. Maybe you should just run from this fight? I don't know. We can always jump off and run if things go wrong. But we're not getting any idols, so I feel like the idols must be on the ground, but I don't see them on the ground. I don't know. I don't know about this quest. What's going on here? Drowsy. To be quite honest, I don't recall. I'm having my memory for Loch Modan apparently is much more fuzzy than all the other zones. I mean, I guess I haven't done it as much as Westfall or Darkshore, but I feel like I still did it enough to. No. Remember everything, but apparently not, I guess. Any idols on the ground or anything? Yeah, not a single idol so far. So I feel like it must be something we pick up from the ground. I'm also not seeing any on the ground anywhere. That makes me think it's not something we pick up on the ground. These guys are level 19. I don't really want to fight them. This has kind of been just kind of a expeditionary foray into this quest. I don't think we're gonna continue on this way. Yeah. What about, how about we don't continue on this quest? I think, yeah, now it's probably, yeah. The recording is an hour long. Haven't made any cuts to the video. We're nowhere close to leveling up. I think that's just where we're gonna call it today. Minute 30. Okay, let's go kill a couple more things just for banter. Let's see if we can figure out exactly how this quest even works. Oh, died here. Oh yeah, sketchy looking area. Let's see how fighting level 19 guy goes. See how that goes. Close out of the one that I'm just gonna run. Didn't. Can just stun and run if things start to go south. They're going south, unsurprisingly. I mean, I think we'll be fine, but yeah. Probably something that when you're level 19, when your weapon skill isn't even at its max for your current level, is a dice proposition. We're not even doing that bad, actually. Like one stun and heal, and then we're winning the fight. Oh, Jesus, that guy is coming up fat. I didn't even see that guy. Maybe only these guys drop the idols. Maybe that's what it is. They run away and figured out we're decently high enough at the percentage of health, which is nice. All right, well that was something. 7 seconds. Yeah, so none of the mobs. I mean, I only killed like 5, so it's like if it's a not great drop rate, it's not impossible that I wouldn't have got any drops there, but it just seems really unlikely. So it must be a on the ground drop, but I also didn't see any on the ground. I don't know. I'm gonna have to come back here later, probably at level like 19 or so. So kind of, yeah, the rest of the quests in the loch, I think I'm just gonna be, like, there actually are still some good quests here. To kill trogs, I think, still up in the caves. There's quests to kill a bear in this cave here. There's this quest that we were just kind of looking at. And there are quests to go up here, but I think these are all elite mobs. I don't think that's something we're gonna do. So there's at least like 3 to 4 solid quests we can still do here, but I think they're definitely out of our level range for the time being. Definitely have to come back to this, but that's okay. We will be heading into wetlands on this character, I think, as well. So we'll have to come back through here anyway at some point, so we'll have to check that out then. But that's it for Paladin this week. A little of a slow episode, and again, I apologize for coming out a day late. But hopefully we'll be able to get back on track with the releases of recordings sooner rather than later. I'll try and release a double episode sometime over the next couple days here. But apologize for that, but you know, life happens. I think things get busy. And these recordings, you know, I need to have a dedicated hour plus of time to just be able to sit and be uninterrupted, right? So it's kind of harder to get that sometimes than I would like, but that's it for me. So if you liked the video, and if you just like the challenge, like what I'm doing here, please leave a like on the video. If you have any feedback about the challenge or this episodes particularly, or anything like that, or if you just want to say, hey, thanks for what you're doing, that would also be appreciated very much. So leave a comment. It would be awesome. I love the few comments I've gotten on my videos. It's been really nice. I'd love to read them and reply to them. So that'd be really great. And of course, if you want to stay up to date with the challenge, please consider subscribing. I've been really thrilled the amount of people that have subscribed already. It's been really makes me happy that people are interested enough in the challenge to consider subscribing. But if you want to make sure that my videos are always on your feed, please consider subscribing. And yeah, that's it for me today. I'll catch you guys tomorrow, or maybe even later tonight, with another episode. The next episode will be our hunter, which will be fun. Our hunter was really nice last time, so hopefully that's all good, and I'll catch you guys then. Bye bye.